What's good, viewer? This is Spanky, and today we're going to be looking at NECA's TMNT The Wanderer from their Mirage line, from their comic book line. And I got these from Best Buy. I also got these. I won't be opening these up. They're not going to really fit into my collection well. They're not going to like display well with the rest of the stuff that I have kind of going on. But these are the Mutant Shredder line. They've already released a lot of these in more like different colors, but these are going to be like more true to the actual, I guess, the way they appeared in the comics with the colors. You can kind of see there on the side. We'll just look at it real quick. And I found both of these at Best Buy today by accident, actually. So they've released other figures kind of with this similar color shading, like the Shredder. I know they have. I think they've released a few more that weren't black and white, but just kind of more of like they have color to them. The Shredder they released was a like a loot box exclusive. I may have already mentioned I got both of these at Best Buy. This MSRP is $35 and this is going to be $60, which isn't a bad price. I mean, it comes with 3 figures. We're just going to take a quick look at the packaging. I don't know too much about the Wanderer. Now, I don't think this is Ronin. It may be like the original concept of the Ronin, but NECA is actually doing their own separate line when it comes to the new IDW Ronin action figure line. They've got their own kind of thing going, and the art obviously suggests that this is from, you know, the original Eastman and Laird run on Mirage, and it kind of just goes to par with what everything else they're doing. So I don't think this has any relation to the current Ronin, but he does look like a Ronin. I mean, it is what it is. So you get the cool comic book art on the side, and then you get a display of what the actual figure looks like, and I have a review of him. I do like to take a look at these figures while they're still clamshelled up, because it just kind of displays everything a little bit better. We get 2 nunchucks here, you know, the figure itself. We're gonna get, let's see, 3 pairs of hands here. These are the extra weapons he's gonna come with. You got the 2 katanas, and obviously not a sai, so I guess it's not really a shout out to Raphael there, but he does kind of give this hook weapon. There's only one of them, and this is a bow staff with a blade attached there on the bottom. Just a closer look at some of the extra hands he comes with. These are gonna be more of your open grip hands. These are going to be your hands that are going to hold the weapons. Here we got the nunchucks. Here's the sai hook weapon he's going to come with. The 2 katanas, and I'm kind of wondering why they chose white blades when I look at them closely. It's kind of a different choice there, though, the white blades. Here's the bow staff, and I'm kind of seeing that all of them come with white blades. I'm wondering why that is, what the direction there was they're thinking of that, because I'm almost certain that none of the other figures come with white blades. We'll take a look at the sculpting and shading real quick before we get into articulation. We got some great shading within his sack clothing here. I guess like it's like a sack that you would go down a slide with at like a farm or something. I'm not sure what those are called, like bean sacks or rice sacks or something. But there's like the shading within it, and you can see the stitching within the sacks. And you get cool saying sacks. That just sounds, I don't know why that sounds weird, but you get some like great, comic accurate lining here with these dashes throughout the, I guess you can call them shading. Like this is like comic shading, how it would appear in a comic book all throughout his body. And then on his head, you kind of see these are scars, like on his skull here, in the back of his skull, on his bandages. He's all wrapped up. I don't think these are really wounds, but just kind of like, bandages to help him defend and stuff, and, keep him ready for battle. But it looks really good. You got shading within the green here too. You get some lighter greens and some darker greens throughout. This is a really, really nice figure. Let's move into the articulation, starting with the toes. So, well, no toe articulation, but we get some good ankle pivots right here. Oof. They're pretty stiff. This is more of like a NECA stiff. I just recently reviewed the Tmnt figure, and it felt a little bit different. This feels ratchet when it shouldn't. I guess they say you should be boiling these figures before, which is weird. I don't know why you should have to boil an action figure before, moving it around, but it is kind of action figure knowledge, I guess, within the community, especially with these NECA figures and a few other, that you should boil the joints before moving around, or especially actually removing like hands and stuff. So that. The shoulder's not really going up any farther than that, which, I mean, for a ninja figure, you think you'd get a little bit more out of that. Let's see how much far. He goes up pretty far. Does go back pretty far, but it just doesn't really seem to go up at all. That's it. Let's see if we can get some more out of this arm. Oh, we just totally ripped off his arm, and that goes back to like the boiling. Okay, it's stuck in there pretty well, but yeah, I tried to force that one a little bit more, and I thought I was getting more, but really I wasn't. I was just forcing it and popped it out. Double L, man, these are some really stiff joints. I guess that's good, and you know, as you can see, bad when you can pop it out like that. I'm not gonna force this one. You do get some articulation here, but it's just so, there, I got it. So it's really very stiff. No ab swivel or ab crunch whatsoever. It's very very static, almost statuesque figure. Get a little bit in out of here. The hands do seem to pop out fairly easily, which is nice, because I've opened up other NECA figures and I've actually ripped out this little part right here where it connects, and when my old movie figures, I'm trying to change hands and just completely destroyed it. Overall, definitely not a bad figure. It does feel a little bit mid when it comes to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Mirage line for NECA. Great paint apps, great sculpt, definitely. The articulation, it's not all there. I do realize that it is a turtle, but at the same time, he is a ninja, so he should be a little bit more maneuverable. My biggest gripe, you know, I can give a pass definitely on the articulation, and this may seem like it may not be a big gripe for everyone, but if he's going to come with all these accessories, I would like to see him be able to actually hold them. So maybe like some, you know, some holders for these weapons, or something maybe on the back so you can actually hold these, because when I display him, I like displaying with everything, and if he's going to have all these weapons, how is he going to hold them? I mean, where's he going to put them? So for me, it's a major gripe. For some people, they may not care. It comes off a little strange to me. For other people, the major gripe may be the articulation, because that was definitely lacking a little bit. But overall, just awesome figure. I loved it a lot. I highly recommend it. I am still running out of space for all these great figures, but we will move the Wanderer next to the Ronin. Just feels fitting. He's a little bit shorter, isn't he? Get him as close as you can without knocking anything down. We're running low on space. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.